Three, two, one.
What's going on, guys? It's Nick from Rival Consultants back with another video. So today we're going to talk about how to build your credit after a bankruptcy the right way. We're not going to make this a long video on how to do this, how to do that. It really me giving you a huge list of primaries that'll boost your score with a lot of backdated information that'll report to your credit. All these are verified. I use a lot of these trade lines. And I do recommend a lot of these trade lines anyway. So I'm going to power pack into one video. So moving forward, what we're going to talk about is first off, Credit Pop. Now, Credit Pop is affiliated, not affiliated, they're the same company as Rent Track, which is the same company as Credit Pop. So they report to all three credit bureaus. As of right now, I'm not sure if they report backdated information. It's something that you're interested in, you have to call them and speak to them. I haven't had a chance to speak with them yet, but I do know they report to all three credit bureaus. The next one is Rent Reporters. I've used Rent Reporters back in the day, back when I was building my credit up. Back when I had Rent Reporters, they didn't have Equifax reporting. So not only do you have both TransUnion and Equifax, you also have the option to report backdated information on your credit profile with Rent Reporters. This is a phenomenal company. I use them, and they were pretty damn crucial when I was getting funding. So the next one is Credit My Rent. Pretty much the same concept as Credit Pop and Rent Reporters. Um, I believe they report just to TransUnion. Um, Once again, this is a great primary. You can also have this primary also backdated. They don't put your credit in anything. It's like a soft pull just to verify that you're a real person. Um, but this is another option. It's a great option that you can add. So you have multiple accounts that are going to report backdated information on your credit profile, which is phenomenal at this day and age. So the next one is Credit Rent Boost, which is the same concept. Now they report to Equifax and TransUnion as well. You can get it backdated 2 years. But the issue with the Equifax reporting is they're only going to report if that information comes from a property management company, not like a regular tenant landlord situation. So if you have a property management company or something like that, I'm sorry, if your apartment or whatever has a property management company, then you can most likely get this stuff reported on TransUnion and Equifax. The last one, I don't have it up here, is Credit Karma. I'm not really a fan of them. We had some words on the phone with a manager, so I kind of don't recommend them, but they're also another option. And you have that very backdated as well. So the only reason you don't see it up here is because I don't recommend that company. The customer service is terrible. So anyway, guys, I know you're gonna have a lot of questions in terms of how can I get my rent reported if I don't own a house or I have this type of agreement, XYZ. You might know somebody who has a house, actually grandmother, cousin, brother, auntie, whoever you know that's a homeowner to really help you out. Say, look, these people are going to call you. Can you verify that I live there? Throw them a couple of dollars to say something. Get creative. Like that song says, you got to use what you got to get what you need. You know what I mean? So you got to treat it as such. You're trying to get somewhere, trying to move forward. So you guys are pretty intelligent. You're trying to take initiative. So I know you guys can greatly use your imagination on how to obtain certain things. So little hint, moving forward. So revolving lines of credit, let's go ahead and get into it. I spoke to Open Sky. As long as you have a discharge bankruptcy, you're good to go. You can apply for them. They'll rock with you. It's $200 deposit. After a while, they will upgrade you for like $100, so you have a $300 limit. I know that happened to me years ago. I'm pretty sure they still do it. I'm pretty sure they still do it. So this is another option. Open Sky. We all know about them. They're phenomenal. Secure credit card. We got denied from like Discover, Capital One. This is a great starter card. This is something I also started with a few years ago. phenomenal. So the next card is the credit builder card. It's kind of one of the newer out of the two. Same deal, $200 deposit. With these cards, you want to use them sparingly. Just buy some gas, buy a stick of gum, and pay it off. Keep it moving. Um, if you do need it for an emergency, use it sparingly. I believe they still report 6 times a month. That's something that you have to call and talk to them about. But these are two phenomenal cards to have for that revolving section. So you have anywhere between $400 to $500 reporting on that secure revolving account portion. So a third option is a local credit union. Um, I don't know where a lot of you guys are from. So let's say I'm in Louisiana. I would call out these local credit unions. I'll say, look, I have $1,000. I have $100. Um, I like to put that on a secure card. So that's a third option. You know what I mean? So you can call a local credit union, have them secure that deposit on the card, and do it like that. Treat it like a savings account. Every time you get $100, add it to that secure card and keep it going. Every $100, add some more, increase that limit. Every $100, increase that limit. Let's say it's around tax season. Hell, you can throw that whole damn tax return on that damn credit card. Don't spend it all. It's an idea. That's what I would do. But I don't get freaking tax returns anymore. I don't get tax refunds anymore. Let me say that again. But that's another option. Just trying to give you guys ideas on how you can build your credit using what you already got. You know what I mean? So if you're working and you don't have a business, this is a good option for an unsecured loan. It's MoneyLion. I'm actually with them. I've tested this one out. It does report. It reports to my TransUnion and I believe Equifax. I got to check. But if you have a direct deposit, you have to get a MoneyLion premium membership. As you can see, MoneyLion Plus membership. I'm sorry. So with a Plus membership, you have to pay $23 for about a month, so they can make sure you got a direct deposit coming in, different things like that. And there's, I think all told, every 2 weeks you'll pay 50 something dollars every 2 weeks. But the cool thing about that is, portion of that 20 something dollars of membership, like, is going to a savings account for you. So not only are you saving, you also get access to a no credit check loan. And with the loan, it'll be 19, so it'll be 50 something dollars a week. No, every 2 weeks, I'm sorry. Every 2 weeks, you're paying 50 something dollars on the loan and also the membership. They will work with you. They will work with you. So this is another option for unsecured loan with $500. So the next one that you guys can add is Experian Boost. If you like me, you pay your utility bills and phone bills, stuff like that, all from one account. You can use Experian Boost. This will help you boost your score instantly, but just with Experian. Um, you need at least 3 months of payment history coming from a checking account in order for you to use Experian Boost. So this will help you if you're, coming out of bankruptcy. You've been paying your bills for I think at least a year. At least a year. I didn't get it back to at least a year, I think. But anyway, you just need at least 3 months of information in order for them to report. There's another great trade line that you can add from Experian. And last but not least, we have Self Lender or Self. It's their new name, is what they go by now. I highly recommend if you do Self Lender or Self, that you max it out at the $1,700. So you have a bigger trade line reporting to all three bureaus. You got two options. You got to pay the whole 17 up front, just hold it and let them hold it for a year, or you can have it sit for 6 months, just pay it off, or just pay it every month. So those are some of the options that you have. So anyway, guys, this is Nick from Rival Consultants. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you guys want some more great information. If you're tired of like the BS that's floating around, please share this video. So I keep dropping this great content for you guys, because I'm trying to make sure you guys are in the best spot possible to get funding, different things like that. So please like, share, subscribe. I appreciate your viewership. I'll be back with the next one. Thanks.